Hey guys, I know it's a little bit weird. I'm uploading this video in like the middle of the month, but in the middle of like the day. Ugh. But I just want to talk about some stuff I had problems with. Firstly, when I was playing for Souls RNG, for some reason there's a bug where the game was just black screen. For some reason, this specifically affects me, and I discovered is that if I just want to click on this 9. Yeah, it says this. I don't know what happened. Now, this also affects other games like RetroStudio, which for some reason doesn't load the game. No, seriously, it doesn't even load the thing. And for BGSI, this one's a bit weirder, as this one affects as this one for some reason affects this, or shows you know these, even though I'm not even there and post this out. For Tap Simulator, it makes it so I can't even open bloody freaking eggs. Yeah, for some reason that's one of the only ones for this game. Let me show you. It just doesn't work. Bugs. For Ito, it just doesn't even load at all. No, no, I'm serious. It just doesn't load. What? Oh, it does. Um, some other ones include yeah, yeah, these are specifically the 5 games that are affected by this. No other game is like this, I think. Let me show you something evil happens. Something evil happens on affected by this, except the fact it just straight freezes it at 101 for some reason. And guess what? Forsaken fans. If I had a nickel for every time there's a Forsaken fan, oh yeah, it does load. Just very slowly for some reason. Typically uploads way faster than that, but I don't know. Now, this only affects like 5 games, so not like the biggest issue. The problem is that there's my most played games. If anyone wonders why this happens, please let me know. I don't even know why it happens. It's just a weird bug. I'm just lazy. Both. This also is a big problem for me, given the fact that I actually like this game. However, I think what happened was that during the game, a bug occurred and caused the thing to just freak out and just not work. Or I'm just bad at the game. Or both. Now, my theory as to why it's bugged out is probably because of the fact that, a game broke it, but probably has something to do with the fact that I have a 1 in 100, 825 mil, or just doesn't work properly. Bird. It feels like to be bad hunting, using a gun. I'll say something quite funky. A lot of these players are actually not real. Yeah, you can tell already that I'm playing basically against what amounts to AI at this point. And that one episode still directory. This is it, but just like action. Alright, I'm a pretty good sniper. Also, I just want to bring this up, but what I get this feeling is that I'm very good using a bolt action sniper rifle against a bunch of people who don't know how to sword. Really cooking. Franklin John. I really wish that AK users could go to hell. Sword. Not a bad shot. Now, I could be bogus or just stupid, but I think why this happens is mostly due to integer overflows or something like that. I don't know. I don't even know what the problem was. Or I'm just bad. Sadly, this random kid will not know that there's a dude, a sniper rifle, who probably has a mild skill dependency off of using nothing but an actual aim. Which is actually what you're meant to do, kids. Not use aim assist. As that for babies. Literal children, by the way. I know that kid will try and go around here. But the thing is, this only affects 5 games as far as I'm certain. So why does it not affect games outside of this? Like, outside of those 5? Is it like Interloper? Yes, I know this is far-fetched, but I think that it's similar to how, like, in an Interloper episode, if you've ever watched Interloper or you've never been caught up to Valve ARGs, Interloper, or in this case, is a series made by the YouTuber Anamade, which, funny enough, which has an alias, Ida Machinima. In fact, Ida Machinima and Anonymity are the exact same person. What do you also believe? Now, my theory is that this. Now, I have a theory is that this game is actually in on this whole thing. Because, like, why would that be a glitch? Like this? Because that doesn't make sense. However, for some reason, it only affects games that I play. However, it's specifically games I play, not games that, you know, anyone else plays. So my theory was that Roblox didn't update and accidentally broke one of the scripts that was required for the game to, do what it's meant to do, work properly. But because of fuck ass Roblox, the Roblox's fuck ass adventure, they decided to screw it up, causing the script to be broken. However, some might say that there is a broken script. I hate myself. Oh, I'm gonna take to the skies and now becoming the ranger. Thankfully, no one can notice that I am in fact a crazed gunman rather than just a random dude on. I'm sorry, is this guy cheating or am I fighting actual? Oh my god, does not. What an idiot. Oh yeah, one more thing. I could be wrong, but I think this was a glitch that the devs forgot to find. I want to mean find, I mean literally. So that's why the game bugs. It's bugged. Literally because the devs of this game want nothing more than hyper-realism. It's not Sonic. If you don't know what that joke is referencing, then I'm sorry for you, but for those who don't know, it's a reference that like Sega, a company about a Sonic creepypasta called Sonic.exe. It's a cringe-ass creepypasta for sure, as it's also the most shitty one. And it basically revolves around like the cursed Sonic doll. It's actually wait, no, what was the video about again? Ah yes, the bricked script, which is very funky to say so. Sword. Fucking ball. However, I feel like as though that this bug probably affects this game in particular. Although maybe it was probably because the devs are literal lazy bums. Probably because the fact that this is Roblox, which is a company known for very shit decisions. Which I mean literally. is that it's in a literal sense because they can't even do their job correctly. And therefore they fuck about and think that they do not update correctly. Remember kids, Roblox is a company, a corporation that's ran by idiots known as reptiles. Yes, I did make a joke about reptiles. And I don't know why. Also, the problem I have with this game is the fact kids jump around a lot. Like, what is this? Some sort of... What is this? A bullet hell? Although, to be fair, it's quite frankly just a bullet hell to think about for more than a minute. It's the fact that you dodge bullets. And that's it. However, I am a CSGO nerd. And I know one strategy. Lower your sensitivity and make sure you do not move while shooting. It, I swear, guarantees even more kills than it does when moving. And for some reason, these kids probably never played this game. Or they're just 9-year-olds. And judging by the fact that all of them use fucking full automatics, I wouldn't be surprised if there would have been a game mode if that made everything a one hit kill, which in turn basically made the CS:GO. But I was wondering what the joke is referencing. It's referencing how like in CS:GO there's everything just one tap from the head, but no one cares about that. It's a Roblox game. We don't need funky gun ideas and gunplay. But what if there was a game? Yes, this is a bit off track. That made the game super duper different. Like make it so that weapons deal accurate damage to the actual gun, to the actual counter of the gun, which basically means like one shot kills for basically every gun in the game. But also set them to semi-auto and have an overheat if they're full auto, kind of like how in real life, if you try to go full auto with an SMG, it's just gonna overheat. But that's not the point. So that begs the question: is Roblox really at fault here? Well, I mean, probably because judging by their track record, then I wouldn't be surprised if they were. I got a line of sight from a dude with a mildly good accuracy, like genuine. Why am I so good at sniping? Guess sniping's a good job, mate. It's challenging work. Outdoors? Bet you won't go hungry. Because at the end of the day, alright, that'll. It's also really difficult to get the hang of this gun. Yeah, I'm gonna quit. Got a wrap today, bud. Also, I do not like my. Also, the thing about this update, and when I mean this, I mean the bug, is that I don't even know if I'm certain I'm playing a game. This feels funky. But that's strange. Because, like, it only affects specifically 5 games in total. And doesn't affect others, I believe. So, if it happens with games like Typical Colors, then does that mean is that my game is bugged? It can't be, because let me face it, it's a pretty good game. So, what could this mean? So, yeah, it's starting to get a bit weird, but let me explain. You see, if you've ever watched that one, if you've ever watched the series Interloper, and with spoilers warning or something, then there's this character titled, there's this episode of Sky Crash which takes place in Ow, some of the, there's this episode of Sky Crash which is, well, an episode, the figure. The episode follows a character, Onomi, as he just finds out stuff, and then accidentally bricks his entire fucking game. And I mean it. Everything. Every brick, the damn thing gets bricked. And as a joke to say before, bricked a laptop. Yeah, because the reference to that one game I haven't even played yet. Have you ever not? Have you not realized I'm a fan of Roblox ARGs? Yeah, me neither. But I can't shake off this feeling is that this was pre-planned. Because, like, here's the thing. You see, Fish works fine as it's not affected because the fact you can skip the loading screen by pressing basically press a random button like this, and loads just fine. However, when we get to games that are outside of Roblox, outside of these, it just don't work. So, wait. So this gives me some ideas as to what this bug could be. My first theory was that Roblox broke some scripts that made the game work. And two, it is probably because the devs of Souls RNG and some other games are just lazy. Hmm. But look at this. It doesn't affect this game, because the fact that, it's a random game, doesn't have any glitches and shit. So why does it only affect a game that I've never played? Is there something else going on? Or am I cursed? So could this mean is that it's trying to force me to play Fish or other games? That can't be true, because let's be frank here, I don't even know why, but I don't even know either. But I have my theory. My theory is that when the devs were updating the game, Roblox accidentally decided to do an update and broke some script. So here's one of them, which basically is the infinite loading glitch. So why does it specifically affect me? Is there something going on? Or I'm just cursed? However, I'm probably getting too far ahead of myself. If that's true, then I can look like less of a moron, but I don't know if I don't know if that counts. Also, fun fact, this Christmas update has been lasting for way too long. I don't even know why it's been lasting that long. But seriously, I don't even know. Although I do like the idea of having retro animations for characters like me, because I'm just retro. But that's strange. Is there a glitch going on? Or are the devs hiding something from me that I can't see? Now, I don't know if I could try Forsaken or not, because, well, let's be frank, it probably will. Ooh, good thing I disabled my chance of being killer. Also, I do like how they update Ace, give him a taste scene. They also add the Pestilence based off of a character from that game, I can't mind. Now, of course, this didn't affect Forsaken, so meaning that there are only 5 games that this affects. Force Souls RNG, Eternal Tales of Hell, okay, not really, this game, BGSI, RetroStudio, and that's it. So these 5 games. This game, this game, this game, and this game. Oh, and this one for some reason. That one's just a bit funky. However, maybe it has something to do with the game. I don't know. I feel like if the devs do find the video, they could fix it, but well, knowing the devs, they probably wouldn't because they're lazy, literally. Although they are Korean, so I don't suppose I have a reason to hate them. However, I don't know why specifically it affects Souls RNG as well. Like, well, that would be good if I could play, but it's broken. Oh, confused now. Hmm. I will find out what this is. Because, like, I don't even know if I'm actually. But I don't know why specifically these 4 games. Souls RNG, BGSI, Tap Simulator, and Retro Studio. Specifically. But the Tap Simulator, it just does this. It just bugs it out. Can't even roll or do anything really. Bugs it. Yep, this is a game living up to the fullest. Literally bugged, buggy, and absolutely unplayable. In fact, this only affects like these these like 4 games in particular. So am I cursed or is that something else? I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. I'm just gonna figure this out.